Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Art Khan here, back again with another video showing the right way to store your fragrances and how to store your fragrances. Stay tuned. Before proceeding with the video, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon too so that you never miss an upload whenever I post a new video. Proceeding with whatever we have today is just a simple topic, which is the right way to store your fragrances and how to store them. A lot of times we don't lay emphasis and give much importance to the fragrances after purchasing them, whereas they should be taken care of after buying them, because there's no shelf life of perfumes sometimes, as they say, but some perfumes do tend to get a little segregated from the oils, the essential oils on which the perfume is made. Again, as I said, I'll be coming up with a video about the different compositions and concentrations in which perfumes and fragrances come in. So there's a good amalgamation of essential oils and alcohol. So when both of these are mixed, it is ethyl alcohol or denat alcohol, which is denatural alcohol. So both of these fragrances, compositions are separate, but when mixed together they form something called as perfume and fragrance. But when we come across perfumes and fragrances which we like, we just go ahead and buy it, right? After that, we just don't give much of importance, we just place them wherever we want to. But the thing behind, the science behind this is that you should not store your fragrances under direct sunlight. It's always written. Some of the times companies and brands do write it in the description after, like at the back of the bottle, they do write it that don't place it under direct light or sunlight, like the sun's light. So I would say never do that, because this is something which not a lot of people know about. It's a complete no from my side. Never do it. Why so? Because the sunlight has that energy, that solar energy, which, yeah, I know it sounds quite nerdy and scientific, but it has a lot of things to do with perfume as well. So when the sunlight comes in contact with the perfume or the essential oil in the bottle of your perfume, the photons start segregating the oils from the alcohol slowly. And when you wear it, because I read it in a book on perfume, so whenever you wear it, time and again, when you keep wearing it upon applications, when you wear it, it'll give you kind of a nail varnish smell, and that smell and that fragrance is not always good for a lot of people. It is simply just playing with the scent and destroying the scent which you have, which is valuable. You've paid a lot for it. I don't want you to just pay and finish and forget things off. You have to know whatever you're doing, because on this channel we just do things which are mostly for perfumes. So I would just say never place them under direct sunlight. Second thing, store them in shelves, drawers, wherever you want to, in closets and wardrobes, but make sure nothing else or nothing of a warm substance or warm temperature is kept next to them. Again, because of the warmness, it might play with the bottle, it might do anything, and just don't, whenever it comes in, the best thing is that you keep it in the cardboard. Whatever you do, the fragrances do come with cardboards, even if you buy testers. So I don't endorse anything, buying of testers or buying of bottles and anything, but I do know, I can just list the brand and the page where you can buy the fragrances from. You can either buy from the page which I have given, or you can buy from anywhere else. But just remember whatever I'm telling you, because it's going to help you keep your fragrance the best and long lasting for a lot of time. In the sense being, when it has, you can increase the shelf life. Cosmetics tend to have short-lived shelf life, whereas like when it comes to makeup, lipsticks and all the girl stuff. So I would just suggest that you should always keep your fragrances somewhere where there is no a heaty contact or a cold kind of a contact. Just keep it just in a cool, dry place. That's it. Don't mix anything with anything. Make a small thing. It's not like if it's in your house, you do have, how big is a fragrance bottle? So like it's this big, like it's just like the palm of my hand. You might have place to keep this if you're buying it, and you all are good people, about a lot of things. So that's why I just wanted to share this. Like this bottle itself, if kept under the direct sunlight, will this thing, the juice which is there inside the perfume liquid, is gonna get synthesized after a long time. Even though synthetics are involved, that's a different topic altogether for some other day. And I would say, just make sure whatever you do, keep them in a box like this. Now, when I say a box like this, it means the box which it comes in, not a box which you have to go and purchase. Just keep them like this so that in a way the box is protecting the perfume from the sunlight, right? So it's nothing like of a rocket science or anything. It's just that you need to know where to place your bottle. Please take 10 seconds. When you get the bottle out, please keep it back in the right place and the right time, because perfumes do deserve love. And I have started writing about perfumes as well, so I'll just link my blog in the description below. Please, if you could just be, as you all are lovely, just show some love there as well, please. I would really appreciate it. Moving on, enough of the yappy yap. This is again, these perfumes, again, the third way is the bottle which it comes in is a can. Now this one, these all perfumes have been showcased in the videos which I've recently released on my channel. You can just go ahead and check it out. This again, the bottle, as I was saying, the bottle does come in a tin can. Again, it depends, it's protecting it. That's the thing why fragrances are kept in cardboards, and they're given fancy, like the caps are fancy and things, but the real reason behind fragrances coming in boxes is just this. And this one is actually, this I've already made a video on. I will just keep it in the icon here, or maybe you can just find it on my channel, and I'll link it in the description if you do have the time to see, and I would really appreciate if you would go and see that. So all of this, please, whenever I tell you, take your time out, find something good which is a cool, like normal, just a room temperature place, and it should be cool, it should be dry, like not that way, but cool, not like ice cream cool and ice cream cold or ice cold. So don't freeze the fragrances, but it's just that keep it on room temperatures as we are normally day to day, whatever we do in room temperature climate. In India you don't find this, but still, wherever you go in the world, wherever you are, just store it in a good dry place. And whenever you're traveling, when you're going for meetings or maybe the office or whatnot, when you carry it in your car as well, carry it with the box. Don't think twice before carrying it alone, like a standalone fragrance. Carry it in the box, because this again helps, because you are going through a lot of things in the car, and I just don't want the fragrance to go off as bad and you're gonna throw this off, because some fragrances are masterpieces. So I would just really appreciate if you treat your perfumes right and store them the right way. If you do like the content here, you could like the video and share it with as much as people you want, and the ones who buy perfumes and have an enthusiasm for perfumes, so you can just go ahead and share it with them as well. And I would really appreciate if you would like my video and subscribe to the channel again, and just hit the bell icon if you could. That would be a lot. Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, smell good, feel good, look good. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next one.